Hey everybody, Jeff aka GCurse here. Welcome to another episode of is it really an episode? Another Amazon deliveries video. Yeah, let's just say that it's Amazon deliveries video. The date is October 14th, 2023. It is the day after Friday the 13th, and I wanted to be happy to do this video. But one thing really just kind of soured me to making this video today, and that is going to be what I kick off this video, or this deliveries video. So this video, I received a total of 7 figures from Amazon today. One was at the locker, and the rest were mailed to my apartment. So let's actually get to that, shall we? So let's turn on the webcam. There we go. Oh my god, I look fucking ugly. Look at that. Oh, jeez. I'm used to having a goatee, and I cut the goatee off and everything because I have a bad, it's like an OCD problem. When I get nervous or I get stressed, I pluck the hair out of my goatee. It's actually something that's, I'm not sure if it's common, but people do it. A lot of people do it with their hair. They will pull their hair. Well, I don't have hair, as you know, so I go with the facial hair. So I felt like I just plucked so much recently that it looked weird, so I just cut it all off. I just cut it all off, and now you get to see my little double chin and everything. Oh my god, I forgot how fucking ugly I am. That's why I always like to have either a beard or a goatee, because I think honestly I look better when I have facial hair and a lot of it. But anyway, so like I said, I have a total of 7 figures that arrived today, and I'm going to start with the big downer, the biggest downer of this set of deliveries. And it's a sad introduction into what I wanted to start getting into other studio series Transformer Transformer figures. And the only other, besides Studio Series 86, which deals with the Transformers, the movie, the only other live action film that I really, really enjoyed was the Bumblebee movie. I really enjoyed the Bumblebee movie. I hated the fucking first few live action films, the Michael Bay films. I just could not get behind them. So that's why I never bought any studio series of that from from the Michael Bay movies. And then Bumblebee came out. I was excited about Bumblebee. It was fucking awesome. I watched Rise of the Beast. It's not bad, but it isn't the same tier that Bumblebee is. At least to me. That it's just my opinion. I'm not saying it's fact. I just don't think that Rise of the Beast was on the same level as Bumblebee. Is it better than the Michael Bay films? Fuck yeah! Rise of the Beast fucking shit all over the Michael Bay films, or his live action Transformer films. But so back to what I was saying though, I'm like, okay, let's check out some other uh, Transformer Studio Series figures, and I thought I would go with the Bumblebee movie. Okay, so what is the first figure that I wanted my introduction to be with this product line? And I thought, let's go straight for the top. When you want to make a good impression, you go for the very top. And to me, I looked at the list of the figures that was on Amazon, and the one that caught my eye was Voyager class Optimus Prime. And here he is. Now, here's the problem. You're wondering to yourself, Jeff, what's the problem? The problem is that I bought this figure. The figure was said to have been new. The figure was supposed to have been new, and when I got this was the one that came to the Amazon locker today. When I got the figure, it was in one of those. You see that little bag, that blue and white baggie behind me? I have two of them. I think that was another figure that I'm going to show off. But this figure came in a larger version of that bag that's back there. So I saw that, I'm like, oh god. Because every time I get a figure that's in one of those bags, the box is either damaged to the point you can actually reach in and touch the figure, or it's just not a pretty sight. Not only was the box damaged, now I don't really care about the box, but I mean, if you were a collector, then you would have a problem then. But as you can see, like, the box is damaged a little bit, you know, like this would probably especially on this side right here, this would probably upset a collector who likes to keep them in the box and everything. This would probably piss them off. I don't like it when they are shipped in bags like that. But the main problem was that I paid $49.99. Actually, hold on. I'm going to pause this and then I'll show you the picture. Hold on. Okay, so I am back. Here, let me do this. Here, I'm going to do this, and then I'll turn on my introduction cam. There we go. And then here we go. I'm not sure if you can see this here. Let me actually enlarge this just a little bit more. Okay, now I bought this figure new. I bought it new, as you can see. Literally, it says here the condition is new. So to me, new means that it's the package is unopened, that the figure hasn't been tampered with or anything. Now here's what I got. Now here, let's turn this all off. Let's turn this all off again. Here is what I received. Okay, now here is the figure. I opened that bag up, and the first thing I saw was like this. The top was open. I'm like, oh god. Now, I thought maybe somehow it tore open, and then I looked, and there was literally no. The only tape that there is here. I think whoever owned this or sold this cut the tape, because there was only tape there. There's no tape here on the sides like you would think. So not only was it that the problem, not only was that a problem, but it was, like I said, it was still open. It was open, and then I'm like, oh god. And then I removed the tray, and Optimus, he was already out. He wasn't even secured. He was not. The only thing secured was the blaster, his ion cannon. And I'm thinking, oh god. And I'll be honest, I was pissed. Anyone, I'm sure, who spends $49 motherfucking dollars would be pissed, especially when you buy the item here. You buy the item and it literally says it condition new. Condition new. Oh my god, I was not happy. I'm still not happy. And to top it off, I think this figure is actually pre-owned, because somebody already played with it, because the leg, I'm not sure if this is a QC issue on Hasbro's part, or if somebody actually played with this figure and just damaged it, because the legs are so fucking loose. That's not cool. When I spend nearly half of $100, well, it's over $100. I paid it was like $52, $53 and change. When I spend that much, and the packet and the seller basically says, it's brand new, I expect the motherfucker to be brand new. Not like this. No. And that, I can't even get it to stay shut. There. I expect it to be brand new, and I already contacted Amazon. I left a bad rating, because if it literally said anything other than new, I would have been understanding. If it said pre-owned, I would have been like, okay. If it said opened, I would have been okay, because I was told. And I would expect that if it's pre-owned, if it was already opened, that the price would have been lower. I'm upset at the fact that I was lied to. To me, honesty and the truth is everything. Honesty and the truth is everything. And like I said, because of this, it fucking left me so motherfucking jaded right now. I'm not even sure that's the right word. I'm pissed. That's for damn sure. But anyway, so let's get back on this. Now, if you watched my other deliveries video, these are not unboxing videos. The only reason I showed you is because the figure was already fucking like that. So here, let's continue with the delivery though. So here you have the front. Oh my god, I do not like that. Look at how he bounces. Look at how he bounces. That is, And imagine that he was doing that on the road before he was delivered. And the problem is, people would say, well, Jeff, he's a third-party seller. You're right. The motherfucker is a third-party seller. But that product was actually shipped by Amazon. That's right. This thing was shipped by Amazon, which means it went through one of their facilities. That's why I never deal with third-party people who sell themselves, or ship themselves, I should say. Whenever I place an order, here, let's go. I don't think it shows it. Let me go back here. Yeah, they don't show it. Whenever I see a third-party seller, I check to see if it ships from Amazon. Because I would hope, I fucking hope that Amazon would actually do their goddamn job, and they get these products from the third-party sellers, and okay, well, Mr. Joe Blow says, here, let me pull it back up. Mr. SDC Goods said that it's new. He said that it's new. Here, let me inspect this. Well, the package is open. Well, okay, well, what's that? What's that? The toy can come out. The toy's not even loose. The toy is loose in the tray. Yeah, that's clearly new. Thanks a lot, Amazon. I'm not even going to say Hasbro. Thanks a lot, Amazon. So I would have expected subpar shipping and problems like this if the third-party seller had, they were totally just responsible the entire time. But this had to have passed through one of their fulfillment centers, and it had to be dealt at a fulfillment center. You're telling me that one of their thousands of drones looked at this motherfucker and could see that the package was open, could see that the figure was loose, and they thought to themselves, yeah, that's still new. There's nothing wrong with that. Here, let's go back to this shit. Hold on. It doesn't even say, next condition just says new. It doesn't say that it's been opened. It doesn't say anything like that. It just says new. So it makes the consumer think that the motherfucker is new, like I did. $49 base, and then $4.02 taxes, for a total of $53.02 for a fucking pre-owned figure. And I don't give a flying fuck what SDC Goods says. To me, that motherfucker is pre-owned. And that's why I fucking left a piss poor review for him. And the thing is, I thought, okay, well, before I even left the review, I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe it was just me. Wrong, motherfucker. Apparently, he's done this before. And Amazon continues to let people like this do business. And not only makes the seller look bad, it fucking makes Amazon look bad because their fucking drones can't discern the difference between fucking new and pre-owned. Oh god, Like I said, I'm just venting right now. I'm just venting. I haven't got to the fucking thing yet. But anyway, so like I said, on the front of the box, you have Optimus Prime Studio Series. It looks like it says 38. Bumblebee, Voyager class. On the side, you have just a zoomed in photo of the front, zoomed out. And then you have 35 steps of conversion. Let's see, it says, let's see here, what? It doesn't, it just says big screen inspired. The Studio Series 86, oh, it's right back there. The RC actually has like a little description. This one doesn't have anything that I can see. But yeah, so, and then on the top you have Bumblebee, bottom, useless words and shit. And like I said, this is not an unboxing. I just showed you the figure because it was already fucking out. But that is the figure itself. If I was just to have it on the shelf, which I am, after I fucking tinker with that goddamn leg, because I'm debating if I'm going to have send this back to Amazon, because the fact is, odds are Amazon's just going to contact the seller and go, hey, this guy's pissed at you. You're going to need to sell it. Resend or send him another of that same figure. Odds are all the motherfucking figures are like that. So it's like, what's the fucking point, you know? So the figure itself looks nice. I'm going to put it on the shelf, display it after I get that fucking leg fixed. It looks nice. It does. I'm just upset that I'm just so upset at the fact that it wasn't just the seller that fucked up. It was a whole Amazon and the seller. It was a whole chain. The seller fucked up. The drones fucked up. They can't tell the difference between fucking new and pre-owned. The person who picked this item up off the shelf, that whatever shelf it was in their fulfillment center, could see that the box was fucking opened. You're telling me that all the hands that this fucker passed through, that none of them saw that the box was open and go, hey, maybe we should fucking retape this. Maybe we should let the buyer know, hey, the product that you bought was actually not new. We're sorry about that. We're going to give you a discount. Would you still like this figure? No. Every hand that this thing passed through was complacent with the fact that they were pushing basically a lie. They're basically pushing a lie, and that's what fucking pisses me off. It's not new. I don't give a flying fuck how many goddamn Amazon fanboys will go through, well, things happen, no. Is that if I did some shit like that if I had a small business and I did some shit like that, I would have every fucking person on me saying, you did a bad job, you should close your business down. Amazon does not get a motherfucking pass because of the fact that they're huge. They do not get a pass. In fact, it should make them even worse because of the fact that they've had years to do this shit. Okay, well, anyway, on to the next one. Okay, well, with that shit out of the way, let's move on to the next figure. Up next, one of the surprise releases of this year that got my attention was the I've heard it referred to as a couple different things. I heard it referred as the Toxitron collection. I've heard it referred to as G2. And I'm just going to go with G2 because that's what it literally says on the box. I was wanting these figures so badly. I wanted these figures more than anything because I'll be honest, I remember the 90s. I love the 90s, especially the early 90s. I loved neon. When I was a younger boy, I when I was a younger boy and in better shape, I I used to wear neon. Oh my god. I know you don't want to imagine me. I look like a fucking balloon now. But I love the whole idea of neon and everything. So when it came to Transformers in G2, even though G2 was kind of in the time that I was no longer collecting Transformers because I was young and everything and I moved on to other stuff. I still like the fact of the G2 Transformers. So, like I said, saw the uh I saw you know the announcement that Walmart was going to be doing the Toxitron slash G2 collection, and I thought I want to get those motherfuckers. The thing that sold me was Jazz. I like to refer to him as Nacho Jazz because he was orange like fucking nacho cheese. Anyway, so I literally spent every Saturday going to both Walmarts in my area, the one on 7th and the one on Ocean Beach Highway. And to this day, they have never had, that I'm aware of, they've never had any of the G2 figures. It doesn't mean that they may have never had, that they didn't have the one, I didn't go there, but every time I went there, they didn't have them. So I think that personally that they just did not, that these two Walmarts were just not getting them. And I was bummed. The figures besides the death pack, the two figure pack, the 2-pack death pack, from Target. The other figures I was really looking forward to was these G2 figures. So I waited and I waited and I waited, and they never came to Walmart. So I decided to finally bite down on the bullet, and I'm fucking like, okay, I'll just start buying them off Amazon, because the longer you wait, they're just going to get more and more expensive. And I actually got a couple of them today. 2 of them arrived. I placed a pre-order, not pre-order. I placed an order for everything except Cloudburst, because Cloudburst was like the one I really wanted to get besides Jazz. But they don't have Cloudburst on Amazon, and do I want to spend that much for a Grimlock, for a Neon Grimlock? I'm kind of debating that right now. But anyway, I got the one of the 2 that arrived today was the Deluxe Class Laser Cycle, G2 Universe Laser Cycle, and basically this figure is a repaint, slight remold of Legacy RC, which also had a repaint of Road Rocket from the Speedia 500. Now, when I say repaint, I mean Road Rocket. There was RC first, and then Road Rocket, and then Laser Cycle. So that mold is actually getting its mileage basically. But anyway, so we have Laser Cycle. It's white, black, green, yellow, and gray. It looks like. I want to say that it's neon base. It does have a little bit of bright colors, especially with the forearms, like the yellowish green. That's neon, but the rest of it isn't really that neon, But anyway, so here's the front in all her goodness. Side, other side. Ooh, that looks cool. I like how that they kind of changed it up. It's like neon colors, like with Leo Prime right here and everything. That's kind of cool. On the top, Legacy Evolution. Bottom, Useless Bullshit. Back, it looks like it's 20 steps for conversion. And that is about it. Like I said, I cannot wait to get this figure open. The only thing is, I just wish that they would actually do or give different weapons or add a weapon, because the fact is, this is the 3rd that I'm aware of. No, wait, this is like the 4th, I think, at this point. There's another one of these repaints that is like, that's pretty rare, I think. I think it's like Flame War Flame, or something like that. But so this is like the 4th figure to share this mold. I think that honestly, just throwing an additional blaster or something, But anyway, There it is. There is not Road Rocket, Laser Cycle, and I'm happy with what I can see so far. I plan on doing unboxings of these not these videos of these figures. It it's just I gotta find the time honestly, and I'm gonna have to do it pretty damn soon because as you can see, the shelf is starting to get a little bit crowded. And when I get this figure and then that fucking Optimus Prime, when I'm done recording this portion of the video, this sucker's gonna be up there, so you'll probably see it somewhere. It's gonna be somewhere, yeah, but you'll see it. Okay, so that is it for Laser Cycle. I will be right back with the next delivery, so stay tuned. Alrighty, everybody. So I'm not sure if you can see her, but she is up there next to the Optimus Prime. She's actually standing on top of the Optimus Prime back there. If you ever wonder what Jenga is like, that's a good example of Jenga because I put that laser cycle there and I'm like, oh please do not fall over because I'm pretty sure if that figure falls over, it's just gonna cause like a cascade. You know, it's not gonna be pretty, and I gotta start getting these things open and everything. Anyway, up next, ladies and gentlemen, we're staying on the whole G2 kick, and the second G2 figure that arrived today, the second of two. So the second one came in, and it is the Legacy Evolution G2 Universe Autobot Mirage. I am a fan of this Mirage. I think this is the Earthrise one. I think it's the or the Siege one. I can't tell for sure. I can't tell for sure. I'll find out once I get the thing open. But I'm a fan of the Siege and Earthrise mold of Mirage. I have all the Siege Mirage along with the Earthrise Mirage. So you know, it was already a given when I heard that there was going to be another Mirage, and then the fact that they did it in neon colors. Look at this sucker right here is fucking the personification late 80s, early 90s. Look at how neon pink and green it is. Holy shit, I love this. I love this a lot. So, front, you have Mirage in his alt mode. You have a couple photos. You have that poster. It's in G2 colors. It looks like on the top, Legacy Evolution. Bottom, useless fucking legal garbage. Back, it takes 19 steps of conversion. The box is a little bit damaged, which I'm kind of shocked because this figure, oh my god, I'm not sure what the deal was. I think it was just possibly just bad timing. To date, this figure was here, let me actually show you. Hold on. This figure was actually this is the first time I got a figure that was recently, I should say. Oh, come on. That was as cared for as this figure was. This figure came in like 10 miles of bubble wrap. So, you know, so like they obviously cared about this figure, which I'm going when it gets to that point, I'm going to leave a review. I'm going to really kind of emphasize how much care they took. I'm just not sure the box itself was damaged when they got it, but the fact is they wanted this figure to be careful, you know, to be treated carefully during transit, or why else would they have wrapped this motherfucker up in so much bubble wrap? So, like I said, I don't really care about the box, but the fact that they put so much bubble wrap on it really goes to show that they cared about the consumer. So thank you. Anyway, I'm excited to get this figure. I'm not sure if I'm because the other Mirage figures I all have on their special shelves. I'm not sure if I'm going to dedicate another shelf to G2 colored figures, because I'm not sure if this is going to become a long-term project from Walmart, or if this is just like a one and done. But if I decide not to dedicate a specific shelf space for G2, I'm gonna put this figure next to the Siege Mirage. I also have the Siege Mirage, which was the cleared version. It was his hollow form. So I am definitely going to be, I'll put this figure near those two, just because I like to show the different varieties. But yeah, so this is the G2 Deluxe class Mirage, and so far the laser cycle's okay, but this figure just on coloring alone, this figure blows laser cycle out of the water just based on the neon colors that it has. And like I said, special thanks goes to the seller for actually trying to be as careful as they were when it came to wrapping it in 10 miles of bubble wrap. Thank you very much. Okay, everybody. Up next, we go from one subset of exclusive figures to another subset of exclusive figures. Up next, I have the Transformers Legacy Velocitron 500 collection. This is the Deluxe class Road Rocket. Now, I kind of mentioned this when I was talking about Laser Cycle. So we have Road Rocket. Once again, it is another repaint, slight remold with the face. It's basically it's based off the RC figure from Legacy also. And I'm not sure. I think I'm not going to yell at the seller for this. It's a little bit loose in the box, but it's secured. I think it's just the paper wasn't secured enough because the figure kind of rattles around a little bit. But as you can see, it has both the safety bands wrapped around it. So I think it's just the paper wasn't folded correctly, or whatever you want to properly say. Anyway, front you have Legacy Speedia. Oh, what the fuck is it? Velocitron Speedia 500 collection Deluxe class Road Rocket. On the top front here, you have another picture. On the flap, you have Road Rocket in her alt mode, and then basically the side here, it is the continuation. So basically, if you turn it like that, you see the full picture. On the other side is the same picture, just zoomed in a little bit. On the bottom, useless words. On the back, 21 steps of conversion for this figure. I cannot wait. The only problem I have is I'm not sure if I'm the only one that does. It's a pet peeve. It's nothing wrong personally. It's just a pet peeve. And for me, I'm not a fan of converting these figures. Number one, I just don't have the fucking patience. And number two, the instructions. I hate the instructions. I just bit my tongue. The instructions for me fucking suck. I've never been one for following instructions on paper. It always ends up in a major clusterfuck, But anyway, so it's a pet peeve. I'm just not a fan of when they release the Transformers in their alt mode like this. Yes, I understand that's the way that they used to be sold back in G1. So I understand that. Me personally, like I said, it's a pet peeve. It's nothing like wrong. I just prefer to already have them in their primary mode. That way, when I get them opened up and everything, I can just put them on the shelf to be nicely displayed, But and then, and the thing is, this is actually, even though that this is part of the Speedia collection, this is actually a G2 universe. This figure is also from G2, but it doesn't have the neon colors that are prevalent with the other figures from the Toxitron / G2 collection, Okay, so that is about it. Like I said, so this will be the third. Well, I want to say it's the third. There's 4 of these kind of figures. There's RC, there's Road Rocket, there's Laser Cycle, and then there was another one. I think it's called like Flame War or something. It's part of the Shattered Glass series. But so that is that, and I'll be right back with the next delivery. So be right back. Okay, everybody. So I got the last 2 figures. I showed the Mirage and the Road Rocket. I got them up there. It's on top of Ultimate Expanse, and I think I know what one of the major problems is. Just besides the fact that it's getting really crowded, it's the fact that I'm able to stack them pretty easily. But the problem is with some of these boxes, especially like the Toxitron slash G2, the top of the box is at an angle, so you can't you can't stack them. So I just got to be a little bit more careful. I still have a few slots on the bottom I can always use, but yeah, you could definitely see. There's also some crap on that shelf. I gotta move like the rubber gloves. I have like a powered screwdriver that I was using this last summer. So if I move those things, I'll still have some space. But anyway, up next here. Let me get a drink. I'll be right back. Up next, we have it's another Velocitron Speedia figure. How did you turn on that? Come on. There you go. Up next, we have the another Velocitron Speedia figure. This is the Velocitron Speedia 500 collection. Voyager class Legacy or Cybertron Universe Override. Now, I originally saw this figure. This figure is actually shelf warming a lot at the Walmarts where I live. I actually just did not plan on buying this figure because this was during the time when I was slowly starting to get back into collecting Transformers after my mom passed away. It's when I started getting that drive to start collecting, and I was starting to thaw basically after the mourning process, was progressing. But I saw this figure and I'm thinking, yeah, I just don't think I want to get this figure. I just didn't really see anything about this figure. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, Jeff, why did you get this figure then? And the answer is quite simple. When I got this figure, they had this figure on Amazon. Here, let me take a quick look. Hold on one second. I'm going to pause it. I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So here, let's do this. But as I was saying, you're probably wondering to yourself, Jeff, why is it that you bought this figure if you didn't plan on buying it in the beginning? Why save yourself the trouble? And like I said, number one, I don't know anything about this branch of Transformers, so it's just like, well, why buy it? It's like $40+ because it was still brand new at the time. It was like $40+ at Walmart. So I figured, I'll just pass on this. Well, as you can see here, the reason I actually bought this figure was that they were selling it for $19.99. Okay, I'll take like a 50%. I'll buy it if it's like 50% off. So that's what I did. I got it for $19.99, which I'm pretty sure is a steal considering that this is a Voyager, and nowadays Voyagers are going for a pretty hefty price, I guess you could say. But so here we have Override, Cybertron Universe Override. On the front, this time it's in her. Wait, I can't recall. Was the other one in their alt mode? Oh no, it's in the primary mode. Okay, never mind. So basically, you have her in her primary mode over here. Alt mode here, and then on the flap, and then turn it to the side, and you can see a full. I kind of like how they do a wraparound like that. That's fucking cool. I like that. Congratulations. Zoomed in, and then you have useless words and shit, and then you have an extra barcode or barcode right here from the seller that I bought it from. But yeah, and my complaint is basically the same complaint I have with Road Rocket. It's just that it's in its alt mode, which means I'm going to have to fumble around like an idiot trying to get this thing transformed. But yeah, so from what I understand, I think this figure, I'm not sure. Isn't this figure supposed to be like a retool remold of like, I think it's supposed to be Alita 1. It looks a little bit too big, but maybe it's just me, though. I'll have to do some research on this figure, though. And the one thing I do have to say, it's a pet peeve. I'm not a fan of the way that how soft these boxes are, because there's a tear here. Now, this tear is actually my fault. when I went to grab it out of the Amazon box, I thought I was going to drop it, so I clamped down a little bit harder, and it actually tore the box. It's just like, wow, how soft is the paper of these boxes when you go to, and it just tears it. It just tears it. That's why I'm understanding now when people want to have the plastic back. So because these boxes are fucking weak if it can tear that easily. Okay, we are approaching the last two figures of this delivery. And I'm saving like literally the best figure that I think it's the best out of this group, you know. Although I like them all, it's just I wanted to start with the thing that pissed me off the most, which was that fucking Optimus Prime incident. And I want to end it with what I think is one of the cooler figures, you know. But like I said, they're all cool. It's just personal take and everything, you know. Up next, we have the War for Cybertron Trilogy Generation Selects. What is this called again? Oh yeah, Combat Megatron. Now, this it's a if you never bought this product line before, basically that's what it is. And I know you can say, "Oh, you didn't, you know, your box is fucked up." Well, if you know me, you know I don't really care about the box, but so here is the top. I know you can't really see it. There's the Autobot symbol. It's right here. It would say War for Cybertron Trilogy right here. But anyways, let's actually get to the This is an unboxing. I just gotta open it up so you can see what it's inside, though. Let's see here. Do I have a knife? Or can I just use it? There it goes. There it goes. Okay. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. This is a Voyager class Megatron. I think it's the Earth Siege. It's one of the many Siege variants of Megatron. I don't know the story of this figure, but basically it's Megatron, or I know who Megatron is. I mean, I don't know the story of this variant of Megatron, but he is white. It looks like he only really has three colors: white, black, and camouflage. Oh, wait, holy shit, you can't even see it. Sorry, guys. Sorry. There you go. White, black, and camouflage. Do I need another Megatron? No, but it's fucking Megatron. So I saw this. I'm like, okay, I'll bite and I'll get him. You know. The what I like is that, oh my god, I have to keep it like this so you can actually see. What I actually like is how the face is so dark. You can't even really see it because his helmet is white and everything. This reminds me of a case from a TV show I loved. It was called Unsolved Mysteries. There was a ghost case. Oh god, it was Resurrection Mary. One of the scenes had a car driving down past a cemetery, and they passed Resurrection Mary, the ghost. And she was like all white, she was glowing, but then they went to show her face, and there was like a hollow space there where her face was, which was like empty space. There was nothing there. That's what kind of reminds me of with Megatron. You can't see his facial features. I love that. I love that. But so that is, what Megatron looks like. What does the box look like besides the front that has the sticker on it? So basically, that's the front. There's the rest of the Autobot symbol. Here it says the name of the figure, and then legal garbage, and then nothing on the back. This has, even though I like the box, it's nice and solid, so the figure will not be damaged. But they literally have nothing here. There's like it is basic. It's basic, and that just drives me kind of nuts regarding that. Okay, so I'll be right back with the final figure that delivered today. So stay tuned, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, everybody, welcome back. Well, do I really need to say welcome back? And so, fuck it. Anyway, let's continue on. So with I have the final figure that came in today. and it is, even though I love all these figures, I'm still on the fence about that fucking Optimus Prime though. uh, I figured I'd end this video with, a figure that, I'll be honest, I originally didn't want to get the figure, but every time I was on Amazon and I saw this figure, more and more I'm like, and then I finally like, okay, fuck it, I will finally fucking buy you. It's like that equivalent of going to the pound every fucking day to try and find a German Shepherd, and there's this fucking beat down mutt that just looks like life has literally kicked this dog in the fucking ribs to the point that nobody wants this dog, and you finally you see this dog and you're like, okay, that dog is okay, fine, I'll take him. I'll take him. That's what it is with this figure. So up next, I have the Transformers Legacy Generation Selects Cyclonus and Nightstick. That's right, good old bunny ears. That's what I referred to Cyclonus. I referred to him as bunny ears. So, as with the Generation Selects War for Cybertron figure, basically it's the same kind of box. Cyclonus Nightstick on the front. Picture Cyclonus. Some more of his body here. The Decepticon symbol. Words and shit. Transformers Legacy. And on the back, not that much. Okay, let's take a look at Mr. Bunny Ears. Bunny Rabbit. Let's see how... There we go. Should have grabbed a knife before I did this take. Anyway. Oh boy. Oh my god, he actually comes with blast effects. Hey. Here we have Mr. Bunny Ears. Now, the thing is about this figure is supposed to be more, I'm guessing, it's supposed to be cartoon accurate, I'm guessing, color-wise. This figure actually comes with a pack of stickers that you can use to decorate Cyclonus. Oh, it's actually... it's right here. Here you go. Stickers. I do not plan on applying the stickers. To me, stickers are bullshit. They never last that long anyway, so it's like, nah, I'll just keep the figure the way it is. But here he is in all his bunny goodness. The coloring is a lot darker. I think it's from Kingdom. It's the Kingdom release of Cyclonus, and boy, he does look a lot like an Easter egg with that one, with the light violet purple color now. But anyway, so in this set you get Battle Master Nightstick, you get his common blaster, and then you get 2 blast effects. At which, I'll be honest, I'm never going to use because 99% of these things are always warped when I get them out of the box. But yeah, so the thing I like is that even though they give you the stickers, you technically don't need the stickers. The figure itself is pretty damn good without stickers. I have the Galvatron Generation Selects. That figure also came with stickers. I did not attach the stickers for that figure either because I think without the stickers, the figure does fine on its own. So I cannot wait to get this guy next to the Generation Selects Galvatron. I'm wondering if down the road we're going to get some Generation Selects Sweeps figures. And a Scourge. We need a Scourge figure also. What the fuck is that noise? Of course, it's the neighbor's kid. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm wondering if we're going to get a Scourge figure and a Sweeps figure in cartoon authentic colors, But that is about it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to put this box on the shelf back there. I know you can't really see it, but I found a place for both Override and Megatron. I can't get this thing close. What the fuck is up? But don't tell me because I removed that insert, now it's going to become a fucking bitch to... Wow, really? You're fucking doing this to me. You Wait, did I put it backwards? It's supposed to be this way. I didn't think that'd be that fucking picky. Though. Oh my god, it was that fucking picky. Well, now you gotta put the insert in a different way, or I'm not gonna fucking close up for you. So I'm gonna put this sucker on the shelf. I found a place for Override. Override is right there, and the Combat Megatron is down there underneath her. So I'll be right back with my final thoughts and what is coming later in the mail or in in the next delivery. But anyway, I'll be right back. Alrighty, everybody. Now it's time for my final thoughts. Overall, after I got that rant out at the beginning of this video regarding Optimus Prime, it isn't even so much, with the exception of the leg, the figure isn't even what I'm upset about. I'm upset that basically I was lied to by the person who sold me that figure. Like I said, I would have been understanding if the seller basically was honest and basically said, in the description that this is a pre-owned figure that it was already opened up. If I saw that, I would have passed on it, for the price that they were asking for 49 base and then like 53 after tax. I would have been like, yeah, sorry, hard pass. And then I'm also upset at Amazon for letting it fucking happen. I'm upset that Amazon for letting it happen. You're telling me that there is nobody there, no drone that works over there that saw that and be like, hey, sir, maybe we should let the seller know that this package is actually open, that this is not a new figure. But no, Amazon, they are as culpable. Is that the right word, culpable? Anyway, they are as much to blame for this as that fucking third-party seller. But, so with that out of the way, overall, everything else was fucking awesome. I loved that G2 Mirage. The Road Rocket and Laser Cycle are nice. I think that the colors could have been a little brighter on Laser Cycle, considering it's supposed to be G2. Let's see here. We got Road Rocket for Speedia 500, Override for Speedia 500 also. They are both very nice figures. The only issue I have is the fact that they were in their alt modes. And then we have the Battle Megatron or Megatron Combat Mode Megatron or whatever the fuck it's called. I love the color. There's something about the coloring of that figure I just love. It's fucking awesome. And then the final figure for this delivery was good old bunny ears himself, Cyclonus with Nightstick Generation Selects Legacy. It was fucking awesome. But as you can see, the shelf, oh my god, I'm amazed that shelf is still standing. And I actually have some more figures coming in next Sunday. So here, let's actually get to that. Now you're probably wondering, God damn, Jeff, what more do you have? And like I said, I'm basically done with Legacy and Legacy Evolution. I got all the figures I wanted from those sets, so I'm happy. I'm now kind of wiping up and finishing off the side stuff, like the G2 and the Generation Selects. I'm working on those now, with the possibility of getting into the Studio Series Bumblebee figures, but I'm still kind of hesitant on that. Anyway, so up next Sunday, I got 4 figures coming in. I have the Transformers Generation Selects G2 Voyager class Megatron. I'm excited for that one because I'm buying all the other G2 figures. I might as well get this guy. I have the late G2 Laser Optimus that came out in Legacy. I also have G-Axes. Let's see here. I can't recall if I had what other G2 figures I have that are recent additions. I'm trying to remember what came out. And I got the 2 that came in today. I think that may be it for the G2 figures. There may be others I just can't recall. And then I also G2 Universe Sideswipe is going to be coming in along with G2 Universe Dead End. And then finally, the one I'm really excited for. Yeah, that's right. I got the G2 Universe Nacho Jazz. That's right. I got Nacho Jazz. Dude, that sounds like nacho ass. Oh my god. Anyway, I got Nacho Jazz, and I'm gonna be really excited for next Sunday. So I'm hoping that these suckers come in early. The delivery that I got today, they came in pretty late. Normally the figures, when I order from Amazon, the figures arrive either at my apartment or at the locker that I use. They normally arrive like between 8 and noon. Noon is like normally the latest. These figures came in, I think it came in like between 3 and 4. It was late. I'm not sure what the deal was. They could have just been busy, but so these are the next figures that are going to be coming in. I have 4 coming in. Next year, here is a list of the pre-orders for next year. So, and this could change. The release dates could change always. There could be more that I could add. Right now, I think I got all the figures that I really wanted to get when Wave 1 was released, or announced, I should say. The only ones that I did not pre-order are the core class, if I remember correctly, and then there was a rescue bots one I did not pre-order. But so January 2nd, it's going to be a little bit of a busy day. I got 4 figures coming in that day. I got the Legacy United Deluxe Class Animated Universe Bumblebee. I have the Legacy United Deluxe Class Cyberverse Universe Windblade. The one I'm really excited for that day, that it's going to be the one I first show off when I do my deliveries video. It is the Legacy United Leader Class Beast Wars Universe Tigerhawk. That's going to be the first one I fucking show up because I am so excited for that figure. And then finally rounding out January 2nd, it will be the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class Infernic Universe Magnius. It's basically a Rock Lord. And basically it is another fucking weaponizer. February 2nd, we have the Transformers Legacy United Voyager Class Animated Universe Optimus Prime. That's the one I'm looking forward to the most on February 2nd. And then also I'm getting the Voyager Class Prime Universe Thundertron. Now, as I'm recording this, it's October 14th, so we still have about a little under 3 months away. So I'm hoping that we have another announcement for some more figures to come out, because granted, I didn't get everything. I didn't get the core figures, but this Wave 1 seemed to be a little bit kind of small in my opinion. So I'm hoping that we'll have like a convention or something special that they're going to announce more figures. So what am I looking forward to in this picture here that you see? And I kind of already said I'm looking forward to that Tigerhawk and the Voyager Optimus Prime. Okay, so that is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the Amazon deliveries for October 14th, 2023. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm sorry if me ranting went on too long regarding the Optimus Prime figure. I was just so fucking upset and I had to vent. Because I don't have anybody here to talk to. So basically, when I get upset, I either just like walk, back and forth talking to myself like a deranged idiot, or I do, little rants on videos like this. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you all next Sunday, the 22nd of October, with the upcoming Amazon deliveries. And until then, everybody, till all one, peace out.